So, you've just clicked on this video wondering about the secret graphic settings that the pros are hiding away from the majority of the community. Well, in today's video, I will reveal the secret to you. But before I do, I want to share this short comparison video with you showing the differences between the graphic settings. Be sure to watch all the videos so you do not miss out on important information. So as you can clearly see from the comparison video that the graphics completely brighten the game, which is what most pros are currently using right now. So without any waste of more of your time, let's get straight into the video. Okay, in order to do this, you will need a NVIDIA graphics card. If you do not own a NVIDIA graphics card, I'm sorry, you won't be able to do this. Depending on your graphics card, there may be an alternate video out there that can do exactly the same thing. If you do have an NVIDIA graphics card, whoopee for you, you're going to learn how to do this. So first of all, I'm going to show you what I actually use. So I'm going to use my in-game overlay known as the GeForce Experience. And as you can see over here, I have a thing called the game filter, which is Alt F3. And as you can see, grey kind of dull background. Now into the settings I go that I've added. As you can clearly see, look at how much brighter the game is already in the loading screen. As you see, the skins look a lot cleaner, so if I change to the back of Sledge and I turn it off, you can see the difference between the colours straight away. You can see more brighter colours, which is what a lot of people need because sometimes you don't see enemies, and this is the type of stuff that the pros are currently using that I'm not telling you because they're getting an advantage over you. You should already own the GeForce Experience. It should become pre-installed onto your PC. However, if you don't, go to the link in the description below. There is a website that will take you to the GeForce Experience website by NVIDIA, and you can download it here. Once you've downloaded it, make sure then to go into the second link in the description and download the drivers for it. So in order to get the driver, you will need to find what graphics card you have. So in order to find your graphics card, again, you go to your product type depending on your product. I have a GeForce 10 series GTX 1070, and I want Windows 10 64-bit rate. I'm English, and you want to press download type as in game ready driver. When you start the search, it might take a couple of seconds depending on your speedy PC, and there you go. Make sure to install the latest date. Before you do log in to the GeForce drivers, you will need to create an account if you do not own one on the video website. If you try and create one on the app, which I'll show you just in a second, it won't work. So make sure you do that. I'll also leave the link to where you can create an account in the description below. So it should look something like this when you are all signed in. Make sure you do not make your account on this app because it will not work. Okay, and then once you're signed in, make sure to check these things out. Right, so first of all, you have the settings. make sure you're on general, and make sure you click the enable experimental features. So this is very, very important. Make sure that is ticked. You also want your in-game overlay ticked on, and this is the most important here. Press Alt plus Z to share your gameplay or adjust settings. So this will be whatever your keybind to load the in-game overlay, which is what I did previously. So in order to do that, click settings, as you can see, and you scroll right to the keyboard shortcuts, and as you can see, the first one there, open, choose in-game overlay. You can use any one. I use Alt Z because it's the easiest for me, and you can change all the other settings if you want to in the future. And just another couple of things, make sure you are connected and you are logged in. You don't want to be logged out. You can be logged into how many you want. I'm just currently logged into one, so that your settings do save. You can go over the rest of the settings later. So once you do, you should be good to go. Your games are here. If your games are not here, obviously what you need to do is click on your settings, go to games, and press scan now. It will scan all across your computer to find your games. So once that is done, make sure to exit and load up your Rainbow Six Siege and press Alt Z on whatever keybind you set it to. So as soon as this pops up, you're good to go. Now I'm going to quickly show you the differences between each of the settings and how it affects it, and which you can customize yourself, but I'm going to show you the best ones and the ones that the pro uses, so that you guys don't have to waste time figuring it out. So I'm going to quickly load into a custom game very, very quickly. Right, as you can see, we're clearly in a game now, so I'm going to show you my settings that I actually use. So I run brightness, night mode, color, and sharpen, and you want to arrange it in these order. So we'll start with sharpen first. So sharpen will be down here, and we're running this at 40/30. So this is very great to show. Well, it's a great example here. As you can see, the wall is, if I'm moving it along, you can see the textures of the wall just starting to come out a lot, and as well in the ceiling. You can see a lot more of the details, which is good. I think Glaz will like that. Second of all, we also want to run color, and we're running this. Make sure you press this button here to pull it down, so sharpen is over color, and make sure you're running at 100, 10, 0.5, and 100. So you can see the screen already. If I just take this away, you can see how bright it actually makes the game. So just play around with the settings. If you do feel like this is not bright enough for your PC, I'm running my monitor at 75 Hz as that can run, and make sure you pull it under sharpen. So next is night mode, and then we have brightness and contrast. So night mode is currently there, and I'm only running this at 5%. You can guys adjust this. As you can tell, it gets a lot orange. So maps like admin on consulate and visa, it can become very, very bright, and you don't want your screen being too much orange. You just guys have to play around with these settings. And the last setting is brightness and contrast, and as you can see, holy god, it has gone very, very dark. But if I move this slowly down, you can kind of see a difference. But as you can see, kind of messed around with the brightness and contrast before, so I'm going to put this back to the settings that I had it before. 0, 17, 0, 0, 16. So as you can tell, let's go to 0, 17, 0, 0, 16. Well, try and get as close to it as possible. At the moment it's playing around with me, so I'm just going to quickly leave it on 15. But you can see complete difference, and arrange it in that order, and you can see the game changes. So as you can clearly see, some rooms are really brighter than the other, depending on how, what you need. As you can see, a lot more of the color comes out in all the rooms. So if someone was head glitching here in a full black uniform, you will definitely see it. Now, there's going to be a problem running the settings all the time. You are going to have to sacrifice some of your in-game graphic settings. So running your graphic card at this high of a level is going to impact your in-game performance on your GPU, not your CPU, so your frames will be completely fine. So I average around about 140 to 165 frames when I'm not recording, and when I am recording, about a consistent of 140 to about 150. So overall, very, very decent for the PC that I have. But for people who don't really have a good graphics card, it's like the 1070, if you have like a 1080 above, I think you should be okay. But for people who have a 1070 or under, you're going to have to make some sacrifices on your graphics settings. So I advise you run everything at medium. So as you can see, medium times 8, medium, 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 off, 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 and make sure this is 0, 50, 50, but that doesn't matter if it's off. As you can see, I've got so much storage, but I think if I try and pump this up a much, there's not really much I can do really, because the graphics card already, well, the settings already, let's say, they already show you that, so you don't really need a shadow when you can clearly see them already. So you can sacrifice some of your graphics card and not cause your PC to overheat massively, so your graphics card can run at a nice cool temperature while also maximizing the amount of your game. So yeah, that's basically it now for the end of the video. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and a share to your friends. Let's get as many people knowing about this little secret thing that the pros are hiding away from you. As well, we are trying to rebuild the YouTube channel after a commitment I made of ending my old one, which is at 1K. So if we can try and get if we can try and get some new subscribers involved around the channel and more active, and you turn on that bell, it would mean an absolute lot. As well, make sure to follow my socials, all down in the description below. I do stream mostly every day, however I'm currently having problems with that. I'll update that in a future video, which you guys can later check out if you want to. And as well, make sure to check out Instagram, it's where I post daily and message all my followers who tend to message me. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and this is Sliss signing off. Peace. Color again, you can change the tint. I would be very, very careful on using this, because you can see you can make your green screen, make your green screen, well, fuck me. You can make your green screen, you can make your screen green, there we go. Fucking hell. And yeah, it doesn't look very, very